Hi, I'm Robin Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. Sometimes I come up with rather odd ideas. I'm going to make a very classic baking powder biscuit. Actually, European settlers, when they first arrived to America, would make these. And in the early 19th century, they became very popular. So it's a very classic recipe. And they're so good. They're so light and fluffy and tender. So here's how you do it. I'm going to start with my dry ingredients. I've got 2 cups of flour, I'm going to do 3 teaspoons of baking powder. 1, 2, 3, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. So we just stir all that up. And now I'm going to add half a cup of butter, which is 4 tablespoons. I'm going to put that right in there. You want to cut the butter into the dry ingredients. So you just kind of break it up like that. You want to use 2 knives. I'm going to cut those again. And then you just kind of have to play with this, and you just keep cutting the butter into the dry ingredients. You want it to look crumbly, which it looks crumbly. And you can also use your hands to play with this a little bit. Now I want to put a well in the bottom. And I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of milk right in there. And then I'm going to blend all that in. Now the dough will be a little bit sticky. That's okay. That's the way it should be. Now we're going to turn this dough into rocks with some food coloring. So I want to do 21 drops of red food coloring. I want to do 18 drops of blue. Nine drops of yellow. And 2 drops of green. We're going to blend all that together. And you know, I've actually found that doing it with your hands works best. My God, my arms are killing me. But look, it's a lovely gray color, is it not? All right. It takes a while to do this. So I'm going to pinch off about a tablespoon's worth, kind of roughly. I'm going to put it on a baking sheet that I lightly buttered. You just sort of make them rough. These go in a 450-degree oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. Look at that. They're golden gray. So I'm going to put all these rock and rolls into a serving platter. So here it is. It just kind of looks like a pile of rocks that you found in a garden somewhere. I'm going to taste one with a little bit of butter. They're so good. They're so tender and light. I love these rolls. Now, the problem with this recipe is who are you going to serve it to? You can't serve it to Aunt Tilly, that's for sure. She would not get it. I think if the Rolling Stones stopped over, this would be perfect for them. They'd love it. Rock and rolls. Eric Clapton would think this was very cool. He would like a little marmalade with it, I'm sure. Oh, and you know who else? Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley would think this was so cool. He's still around, isn't he?